The latest. Thank you for your love and support. I appreciate you all. Those who are liking, sharing, commenting, I say thank you. And those who are sending me super thanks to support the channel as well, I say thank you so much. And please, if you haven't subscribed to be a member of this platform, do so, because this is a movement to make sure we free Africa. Our all in all, the savior, the protector, the unifier, the messiah, the king of kings, the most loved, Captain Ibrahim Traore, has shut down Gabon. Gabon had elections. The military leader decided that he don't want to be in the uniform anymore. So they allowed him to have elections and they declared him as a winner. Then he has to have his inauguration. And a lot of leaders, as usual, were invited. They came all. Even Congo president, Felix, was there. The Senegalese president was there. Diomaye Faye, and the rest were present. You know the way they appeared. Their names were mentioned. They addressed them to tell the crowd the presence of the dignitaries that were around. And the whole place was silent. But the moment they mentioned the name of the all-in-all, Captain Ibrahim Traore, everywhere was shaking. Everywhere was shaking. Everywhere was so colorful, so joyful. Traore, Traore. The Gabonese did not disappoint us. We saw what happened in Ghana when he came to visit John Dramani Mahama during his inauguration. And the whole place was so colorful. You understand? Gabonese were also expecting that they would see him in person, but this didn't happen. They were so disappointed, but that didn't make them not to show the love that they have for all in all.
Monsieur Ousmane Bougouma, président de l'Assemblée législative de la transition du Burkina Faso, représentant son Excellence le capitaine Ibrahim Traoré, président du Faso.
La République gabonaise, tranquille, tranquille. Voilà, il est là, Ibrahim Traoré. Voilà, sous-groupement blindé. Ibrahim Traoré. Voilà, Ibrahim Traoré, la République gabonaise, tranquille, tranquille. Voilà, il est là, Ibrahim Traoré. Voilà, sous-groupement blindé.
Monsieur Ousmane Bougouma, président de l'Assemblée législative de la transition du Burkina Faso, représentant son Excellence le capitaine Ibrahim Traoré, président du Faso.
La République gabonaise, tranquille, tranquille. Voilà, il est là, Ibrahim Traoré. Voilà, sous-groupement blindé. Ibrahim Traoré. Voilà, Ibrahim Traoré, la République gabonaise, tranquille, tranquille. Voilà, il est là, Ibrahim Traoré. Voilà, sous-groupement blindé.
Yes, right now, you can see what they are trying to do to eliminate my good friend Ibrahim Traore. Survived many assassination attempts. Because when you are doing good, they'll take you out.
The time is now that we must demonstrate that our civic duty not only demands but requires that we make demands of them. This is not the time for cowards who die times without number. Because if you are a coward today, your children and children's children will pay the price of our cowardice. We must speak out and bear the consequences of good governance. Today I'm reluctant to use the word democracy, because what is it? John Hendrik Clark, that great American, said that when African countries regained their independence, not a single one of them adopted a government system that is based on African traditions. We all adopted systems that were inherited from our erstwhile colonizers, and Clark says none of us will ever succeed on the basis of those systems. And I can't agree more. Look at Africa today. As I speak, Sudan. Look at Sudan. Look at Somalia. Look at Democratic Republic of Congo. Look at the entire Sahel. In Guinea.
And according to sources, the leaders that were present, some of them started looking at their time. It seems they were even delaying. They have to close the ceremony. Others have to now find means, some which that they could have even disappeared from that place because the shame was just too much. How can they be in person and the people wouldn't value their presence, but somebody who wasn't around? Captain Ibrahim Traore sent somebody to represent him, and even with that person, the Gabonese were so excited. They didn't shame Captain Ibrahim Traore. This is sending a signal to these our leaders that Africa is no longer in that Stone Age era where we follow them and listen to what they give to us. No, we cannot see who is a leader, who is doing what we want, and who can talk to us and solve our problems. For decades, we've always waited for these people to tell us stories, and we've understood these stories. You know, you cannot continue to deceive a child for a very long time. But that is what the African leader have forgotten. That no matter how it is or how long it takes, a day will come the African will wake up. And now we have had a leader who knows what our problems are and is doing everything in his power to solve these problems. We saw what happened during the demonstration worldwide for Traore. And these leaders still do not understand how Captain Ibrahim Traore, Assimi Goïta, and Abdurrahmane Tchiani have succeeded within the shortest possible time to move us away from them. Now, none of us believe whatsoever that these people say any longer. Even the Gabonese president, he was shocked too. Like the same thing we did to John Dramani Mahama. What they gave to Captain Ibrahim Traore, the president didn't get it. It was the same thing that Ghanaians did. Gabonese have suffered under one leadership. Ali Bongo have to rule them for several years. It is like a monarch system, even though the current one is also from the same family. But Gabonese saw that the time has come for them to do away with that Ali Bongo system. Ali Bongo was a leader who could no longer work, very old. And according to sources, he wanted to hand over power to his son until the coup happened. And you know this coup, these people, Yellow Papa is praising that coup because they have a hand in it. And the Gabonese president is there to make sure whatsoever Yellow Papa wants will keep happening. So Gabon is still not safe. It's still not free. Even though this man has come with this beautiful speech. We saw that Faye gave us that speech. William Ruto gave us that speech. And there are new ones that have also come in other countries and they've given us speech. But just few months to the line, we have seen that They are still the same old story. They haven't changed. The African leader can never change. They must always please Yolo Popo because it is their system that we are run with. Like Captain Ibrahim Traore rightfully said, Africa can never develop if we don't do away with the systems that the oppressor has created. And that is why Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso moved out of these systems, and these people have a problem because the moment you are no longer in the systems that they've created, they don't have upper hand on you to control you. So you must be under their system before they can have that influence on you to do whatsoever they want to do. So you see that the Gabon president, the way these people are happy, and when he came, even in his uniform, he could travel to France, travel to Yolo Popo. That is what they want. People who always allow them to have access to the resources in Africa. These are the ones that they see to be the best leaders because they are making them to keep getting what they want for free. Africa must be free. The resources in Africa belong to us. We cannot continue to be praising and following leaders who only have the interests of other people at heart. Like Captain Ibrahim Traore, Assimi Goïta, and Abdurrahmani Tiani generals made it clear the reason to which they left ECOWAS. The ECOWAS is not there for the interests of us. They make sure that whatsoever Yolo Popo wants, that's what happens. And they cannot be in an organization that is like that. And this is the signal we are sending to our leaders, that we cannot continue to be in the system and be following leaders who only think of other people outside of the African. And these are leaders, the revolutionary leaders, who make it happen. These leaders have failed us. And we, the youth, have decided and taken it upon ourselves to correct all the wrongs that our leaders have done for all these decades after our freedom fighters passed on. Because we will not give colonial legacy slavery as an inheritance to our next generations to come. That is what we are fighting for. These people are making sure that the migration direction doesn't change. Their generations to come will not suffer. We should continue to be dying on the Mediterranean Sea. Get there and they mistreat us. But we are also saying enough. Africans, we do not deserve to have all these beautiful and amazing natural resources that the Creator has given to us and will continue to be suffering. United we stand. Divided we fall, and united we keep standing forever and ever. The greatest enemy of the African is mental slavery. So let's decolonize ourselves from mental slavery. Let's keep sharing to educate our brothers and sisters. Together we make Africa great for ourselves and the next generations that are going to come. So that's the latest around the world, in Africa, West Africa, and in Gabon.